I now give the floor to Member of Parliament Arian.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And yes, I would like to clarify, to Mr. Chairman, comments made by the minister. The minister mentioned in his answers that the decision in COM was unanimous. That means including himself. Since then, the minister has obviously taken a different position in the last meeting. So I think that needs to be clarified. And I think there was a question posed already, if something by MP Otley, if something has changed with new information, new data, because you're allowed, as Minister of Justice, to be able to say, hey, we have new information, new intel, so we can't go based on that previous decision. And then we have the comments made by MP Roseberg. So I haven't seen this document. It's stated again that a letter was sent. As a matter of fact, the Prime Minister, Mr. Luc Besselina, was on radio indicating, and he said, and I'll paraphrase a bit, that I communicate to my members of Parliament. He expects the Minister of Justice to communicate to his leader, which means that every other member of Parliament is left out. Yep. So URSM gets information, NOB gets information, and every other member of Parliament is left in the dark. I'm assuming that the other ministers then will then communicate with their members of Parliament. And we can't take that back. This is something he said on radio. You could go back and check it. It's on his page, I'm assuming. So again, it shows that this Council of Ministers has information, doesn't share with members of Parliament. So we need to know now on get clarity. Because if it's true that there was a document that came from the chief of police, and it said, or indicated any concerns, and as you mentioned, as the MP mentioned, is it politically motivated or isn't it politically motivated? Because then I would assume that the MR is based on that also. Because if it's not politically motivated, then we should not have had the events that we had last week, the public events, non-political events. So yes, I do believe we need clarity on this letter that was shared with the Council of Ministers and the MPs that support the government.
No, but then you gotta go to the... I thank you very much, Member of Parliament Arian. I see we have Member of Parliament Brugge for interruption. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. I will ask you next time, Member of Parliament, to please stand at the lectern. You now have the floor. For the same reason, go ahead, sir. Press the mic. Yeah. No. Member of Parliament? No, you have to take it from the lectern. Member of Parliament, go ahead.
Okay, basically, thank you. Just for clarity, I just wanted to make known that it is customary that when, for example, ministers, when a government is formed, that they always have joint meetings with parliamentarians and also with the ministers. That's normal. That was done by the previous government every Monday. We have not received any documents. So the previous speaker before me stated that we have received some documents. We have not received any documents. So I just wanted to make it clear that it is a fair playing field. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I thank you very much, MP Brugge. We have come to the end. I don't see any more clarifications. We have any more clarifications? No. MP Roseberg, you now have the floor for clarification.
Yes, for clarifications, Mr. Chair. I heard my dear colleague MP Arian mentioned that the position of the minister has changed, so therefore I would like to know, has the position changed? So I will ask the question to clarify. Minister, has your position changed?
I'm
Through
sorry,
you, Mr.
MP,
Chair?
no. You
Through
can't
Mr. Chair?
ask the minister the question.
Through you, Mr. Chair, has the position of the minister changed, seeing that MP Arian asked that question? And also, in regards to what my colleague MP Otley mentioned, and mentioning names, he knows the proper route to follow if his name is being tarnished in any shape or form. So I would like to advise him that.
I thank you very much, MP, but that is not a clarification, and that is not, you cannot ask the minister a direct question. I didn't give you the floor. Member of Parliament, we have come to the end of this round. I look now to the Honorable Minister, and given the time, I think I can adjourn this meeting for about 1:30, so we can give the minister time also as well to answer the question that was posed in the clarification round. So meeting adjourned until 1:30.